we is live and alert on the north side of the dirt. I'm D-Real. That's Theo B over there. And this Big Friday vibing. And this how we doing it. We in here, and it look like there's a lot of y'all in here. Good Lord.
Man, what's going on, big bro?
Got Kamoyo King up in here. Say what up to the king. My man
What's going on, King?
Ronnie J in the building. Black Panther pulling up now. What he said. Paul Martin. Oh, Paul Martin, that twice. That's I see a pattern. Paul Martin wanted to pull up early now. Afro in the building. Okay. And he was very specific with his greetings. I like that. He said hello, Theo, and then said hello, D-Real. So he wants you to know. He wants you to know. I will greet y'all individually. That was more than I needed to do, I guess. But anywho, we are in the building for your Friday pleasure, or is it for our Friday pleasure?
You know, I'm thinking it's everybody Friday pleasure. You know, it's Friday.
Okay.
You know what, man? It's Crunk Friday. I got my coffee, big dog. I got my coffee. My daughter helped me with my NCAA football game last night. No, I ain't did that yet, but I got it.
Yeah, you may not want to do too much shaking and a jarring with that there rigging. Just say.
This is scissors. Right, but I'm saying like cut it someplace else. Never mind. Never mind. I'm back, big dog.
We're a family-oriented show here. Yeah, you can help with the chores while you're doing your live.
Got to. You know, hey, it's a family affair. Man, we got a great show tonight, though.
Yeah. Okay. Testing.
Yeah.
1 2. 1 2 testing.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Okay. All right. Just make sure. All right. We can get right into it if we need to get right into it. As always, I'm an image guy, and you can't see it until you see it. So
not to be confused with the comic book company.
What? What? My man for the Houston Texan name? What was that? Aziz Al Hasir or something like that.
I'm gonna call him the Hitman.
Hitman, lumberjack, assassin, whatever you want to call him. He laid it on Flash Gordon. I mean Trevor Lawrence. And
AKA Sunshine. AKA Sunshine.
and folks didn't too much like that, and a little scuffle broke out. Now, me and Theo been sitting around talking about this here, and I got some thoughts about it, and Theo got some thoughts about it, and this is pretty much what it is. I'm defense biased to start off with. Okay, I and when I play football, I play D-back and free safety. So my job primarily is to come and hit people who are coming at me. So I don't know what level of grace or finesse or style that you need me to do that with, but if you're coming and you trying to score, I gotta stop you. It's in the name. I'm the safety. I gotta make it safe so that you don't come out here messing around no more. Now, when that person running for daylight happens to be the quarterback, the rules effing change. man, for some strange reason, he's made out of glass, and you got to juggle him, and you got to touch him all nice and play with him with kid gloves.
Paul,
But
you said juggle.
I
You
I
said
understand
juggle him.
you got folks the size of Josh Allen. You can't play with Josh Allen because Josh Allen coming through there to try to lay you out. So if Josh Allen is coming across the line to lay me out, I can't try to lay Josh Allen out. Now, if you go in the slide, one thing, but you got to time that slide. You got to time that slide. If you bad at timing that slide, that's not my fault as a D-back.
All I'm gonna say is this: I'm an understanding person. I am. I am. I'm thoughtful. At least I think I am. Kind, considerate. You know, that person that wouldn't hurt a fly. I played linebacker in high school. Matter of fact, every iteration of football I've been in, semi-pro, flag, high school, I played linebacker. Now, folks might be like, Theo, you kind of small to be a linebacker. You're absolutely right. And therein you might want to figure that out because you're right. But I played it. I played it. Now I did join the Marine Corps straight out of high school, so that might tell you something about my mental faculty. Because you're right. How you play an outside linebacker at 5'8", 165? It don't make no sense. You got to be crazy. You know what's even crazier? You leaving these people out here, 5, 6, 7 folks. Their job is basically to protect you, make sure no harm comes your way, and then you get it upon yourself. You don't need their protection. Yes, you do, because I'm trying to hurt you. I don't like Tim Tebow as a football player. I would have done tried to decapitate Tim Tebow. I don't know how many. Soon as you leave the pocket, my eyes light up. Do you know what you asking me to do? And defensive players, there's something wrong with them. They literally like hitting folks. Think about what we're saying. They like hitting folks. And for them to like hitting folks, they gotta like to be hit. Because you ain't hitting you ain't hitting somebody unless you're being hit too. You literally like doing that as a D. It's something psychologically wrong with you. You're asking that person who's what, because everybody can't play defense. They say everybody can't play with receiver because everybody ain't got no hands. No, everybody can't play defense. Some folks ain't trying to get hit. No contact. Check the wide receivers. So here I am. I got at the last second, think about what I'm supposed to do to you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we at with it. Because I didn't feel like it warranted no 3-game suspension. You suspended the man for 3 games for that? You feel like that was targeted? You feel like he did that purposefully? Man, pretty soon, football gonna be a game
from what
watching people score and not watching anybody defend that score.
Well, from what Ryan Clark said today, and it was quite a few of them I watched today, Cam Newton, Ryan Clark, have a history of that. What they are trying, in which he hit somebody.
Your sound. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Okay. So
is that better?
I can hear you now.
Is that better?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So also, wait a minute. Late breaking news. Art Man Customs. Art Man Customs, the guy who gave us the Queen Mother Ramunda head sculpt, Art Man Customs. I reached out to him. I told you I would. I reached out to him in regards to, oh Lord Jesus, have mercy. So, yeah, rock with me, nation. Black Panther fan group, Council of Wakanda. Can we give it up one time? We make stuff happen. We make stuff happen. Yes, yes, sir. We got the Queen Mother Ramunda head sculpt. We make stuff happen. And guess what other head sculpt we pitched to get? Bass. Bass. Bass from Miss Cheryl Lynn Eaton's run. Bass, you know, that right there. Art Man Custom is, I'm going to quote it. Right. Yeah, tell them I'll make it happen. I just got to get some more reference images together. That's what he said. That's what we got. This is late breaking news and everything like that. Hey, don't talk. We don't talk about it over here. I love.
Before we pivot, it was a couple comments about the quarterback thing. So I just want to, I want to address them before we move on. Paul Martin said, "Cats are always doing that to Justin Fields when he was a Bear, no penalty." For some strange reason, they seem to think we are just a wee bit more resilient.
You know what?
I'm with Kamoyo right here. A quarterback out of the pocket is like fresh meat on the yard. Period. If you bad enough to step out there, you better be bad enough to know when to lay down.
You better be. And this is something else that they talked about. And I know they use this as a highlight when they were talking about Kenny Pickett being drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. When the quarterback fakes the slide or the quarterback fakes like they're going out of bounds. I know Patrick Mahomes has done this a few times. You act like you finna slide, and as a defensive player, you pull up. No, 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 no. If I'm finna get penalized for hitting you when you look like you getting ready to slide, then you need to get penalized as a quarterback when you look like you finna slide or look like you finna step out of bounds, and you don't do that because that's what the defensive player is taught to pull up on you. Ryan Clark mentioned something. He said when they, spoke to him and James Harrison about how they hit people. When the quarterback got ready to slide, what Ryan would do is dive and aim for the quarterback's chest. If I aim for your chest, you still running, you hit. If I aim for your chest and you slide, I jump over you and pass over you. But that said, right or wrong, and I get it. I totally get it. Right or wrong, I'm not gonna let you put hands on me. I could be in the wrong. I'm not gonna let a whole team jump on me. Somebody finna get it too. So somebody finna get it too. So this ain't us saying that Trevor Lawrence deserved to get hit. My opinion. I say it, my opinion. I'm not saying Trevor Lawrence deserved to get hit. It was. I'm not gonna say the play was dirty. What I will say is the hit was illegal. The hit was illegal. The young man does not have the reputation as much as they want to put it out there as being a dirty player. So the 3-game suspension was not deserved. He hadn't got a 1-game suspension. You sending them letters, you finding it, sit him down for a game if you feel like it, but to go to 3 straight games, quarterbacks ain't innocent on this. They're not innocent on this at all. And some of these quarterbacks be talking trash. And the only time I get to hit you, tear a piece of flesh from you, is when you run it. And Trevor Lawrence, I'm hoping he do better. We got to do better. We playing this game, protect one another. But it ain't as simple as folks want to make it. It ain't as easy as 1, 2, 3 as folks want to make it.
Well, the only reason I feel more, an affinity for Al Shahir is because, well, number one, like I said, I look at the game more from a defensive perspective. I feel more for the
I'm right there with you.
And the defensive side of the game over the past couple of decades has been just like totally handicap, like you mentioned, the Mel Blount rule. Just you literally, you can't do it. Now they got this horse collar thing, and it's just, you can't do nothing to an offensive player without getting a 15-yard penalty, without getting suspended. I mean, just armor them up from head to toe. And that's what we worried about. Everybody just get some cyber suits, you know what I'm saying, and from head to toe, and just be running and playing like that.
It's one of the things where I sit back and I can say to myself, I really want to say as defensive players, we touch offensive players more in flag football than they do in touch. I'm gonna say than they do in tackle. You think you got a clean release up the field? You think you ain't getting touched up when you running your route?
And that's part of the game. And that's part of the game.
Because we playing on both sides. I expect you to touch me up when I play offense. I expect you to touch me up the right way. I expect some folks to touch me up the wrong way. You know whose job it is to protect Theo Butler? Because I play defense. I know you crazy. Andrew Schultz.
What about Andrew Schultz?
He back in the limelight again. Kendrick said we got to guard against these white comedians talking about our sister. Andrew Schultz was on a podcast with the two brothers from England, Britain, Europe, wherever you want to call
it. I saw that about a week ago, I think it was.
Yeah, and it happened a while ago. The incident happened a while ago. I want to say about a couple of months ago, the incident where he, made some disparaging comments under the guise of a joke in regards to black women.
I heard it on good word from a black friend of mine that's how they are, and that's just supposed to clean it up for you. Guess it where he was with it.
Right. No. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't want people thinking that I'm pro Kendrick. Kendrick does say some stuff that makes some sense, and we all do. Like I said, a broke clock can be right at least twice a day. So my thing is this. Y'all like Theo, that's wrong. No, it's right. First and foremost, Andrew Schultz is German. His last name, his surname, that's German. Well, I know my history. I know my history. I'm never comfortable with a German person making a comment about a black person in jest, serious, or nothing. I don't know if he want to hear from you. Because historically speaking, you don't know how to, you think you better than everybody else. Then we have somebody went over there and run over there in Germany, and the dude at the time, ironically enough, damn, all things considered, then we had, it's crazy. That's the one role Chadwick Boseman did not play. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure had he lived long enough, he'd got that though. But we don't want to act like that. We don't want to act like that. And then when do you, as a black comedian, feel comfortable enough to make them same type of comments about white women in front of a white comedian? I wish you would. You ain't gonna ever feel that comfortable. You ain't gonna ever feel that comfortable. So to me,
I will say this. White comedians and white people in general don't feel as territorial over the topic. And that is a systemic thing. You don't feel that way because in society, you and yours have not been made to feel that way, and you have not been stigmatized into looking as if this is what you are, even when that ain't what you are. But because society says that's what you are, you're forced into that round hole as a square peg, so to speak.
You know what it comes across to me? Andrew Garfield been in front of too many Charlemagne the Gods when he's been able to make his disparaging comment about women.
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz. I'm sorry, I said Andrew Garfield. Yeah. Andrew Schultz. Yeah. My bad, Andrew. My bad. He ain't He ain't been around brothers from the hood. And what I mean when I say that, a brother that would make him feel like he was in jeopardy. He was in physical jeopardy. Like that brother that said, "Hey man, that ain't cool." That brother that made him feel like, watch this. The dude from third base, you know how he say he's, and I'm not making light of the situation, but you know how he say he still get therapy because of what happened.
Yeah.
ain't,
Hammer,
ain't
hammer.
nobody, yeah, ain't no, and that's Hammer. Ain't nobody holding him accountable because everybody want to be cutesy dootsy with him. No, it should really be one of them things like when Jim Everett said to Jim Rome, "You got one more time." And it should be said when you're right there in front of him. So that sense of urgency. Because he think it's a joke. And see
That
what's
part.
gonna wind up happening? He gonna get knocked by somebody that ain't gonna have a problem putting hands on him. Will go somebody that's gonna literally go through his whole security team to knock his mustache off, and then he gonna cry victim. No, black folks are telling you it's never about whether or not you feel like you offended somebody. It's whether or not the folks you were talking about feel offended. And you got black women, now they're black men telling you, chill out. You not gonna chill out. Andrew, while I do not condone it, it is a necessary evil in certain situations. You're gonna get your ass whooped.
And
It's it,
I was waiting for that shoe to drop because it's only so many times, that because the people who allow palm colored folks to feel comfortable saying some of the things they say are the folks I take issue with. If you stood 10 toes down and was like, hey, bruh, don't go there with it. That's probably not going to be a good look for you. That's what you should have been doing as a friend, not kikiing and hi when this cat was saying it. And you were like, yeah, man, you should go ahead and do a routine and go on stage. No, that's not a good friend. That's not a good
no.
friend. And now,
That
he getting all this blowback, but I think, maybe even bad publicity is good publicity for a celebrity. But like he said, you get your ass kicked behind it.
right, bro. I'm telling you that's what's gonna happen because you got it. I think it's comedian. You got some cats that will knock you out for a biscuit. Like you got, and then if you Andrew Schultz, you not from the hood. You can get on these podcasts and you can get on these shows and talk slick about, well, rappers. Oh, that's cute. A rapper. What you trying to say is a black rapper coming to a black woman's defense. Rap is rap, and you got quite a few white rappers out here slick with their mouth when it comes to talking about women in general. You, long as you got that dude, your homie level friend on your panel, you think you cool. No, my guy, you need to pay attention. The streets are talking. You are a comedian. You're a comedian. Kendrick is low key telling you you might not like it, you might not want to hear it, and maybe you don't understand it. This is the same dude who told Drake, you think it's a game, who told Drake you're biracial. You use racial slurs, only black racial slurs. You don't use Jewish slurs. Kendrick was right when he said it. Andrew, you can keep playing, this is not just for Andrew, but this is for anybody outside the black race that think that black folks tired. We saw the election results. We did. It's more of us walking in lockstep than not. You gonna mess around and get faded up from a black person that you don't know because you think you can't be touched. Watch your mouth in regards to our women and our children. Them jokes, joke on your people.
Kamoyo
Joke on
said,
your people.
fell out with a dude because he got mad. I checked his white friends for getting too comfortable talking bad about black folks. Yeah, and that's my whole thing, Kamoyo. Man, if we ain't gonna stand up for us, that's when they gonna think it's okay and just get. That's why when I hear a palm colored person, even using it as a term of endearment. Deep down inside of me, man, something just shudders. You know, and it's just like,
Here we go. How can you use a term of hatred as a term of endearment when it's originated as a term of hatred from you and yours? You never can. Whether or not the black person accepts it like that, something totally different. But you can never use it as a term of endearment. And do you know why? Because a real black person, not somebody that's just black, they're going to have to check out when you use the word as a term of endearment. One, they don't answer to that word like that anyway. Two, their first thought is to whoop your ass when you use that word. It's supposed to be a fight. It's supposed to be a fight. So you asking me to once again, just I'm a defensive player. You asking me to think before I engage you. No, I'm supposed to just straight react. I'm supposed to
and,
just straight react.
and,
It's supposed to be no thought process.
a lot of times we have to operate under the context of, at least I do, people having common sense until you show me you don't. Okay. And from a societal standpoint, you know what is okay to say, and you know what it's okay not to say. Because I've watched palm colored people say it just as comfortably as I would say it. And I've watched palm colored people say it and then look around to make sure it wasn't nobody to bust them in their mouth. Now, the context that is used in is one thing, and using it, period, is something entirely different. I understand the
Right.
context you're using it in, but it's because the word is so maligned that I don't feel like there is any point or level where it's going to become desensitized enough to where everybody's cool with it.
Right. No, it won't. It won't. And the reason why you like Andrew Schultz, who are unapologetic. I'm gonna say what I want to say, and that's what it is. No, you're gonna get your ass whooped. You're gonna get your ass whooped, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna wind up happening. You think your black people, your black friends around you, gonna talk somebody black out of whooping your ass? They gonna do one or two things gonna happen. They either gonna A, get their ass whooped too, or B, they gonna stand to the side and watch you get your ass whooped. But you gonna get your ass whooped because you think it ain't gonna happen. No, 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 no. It's brothers and sisters out, and I'm saying you get your ass whooped from a sister too. It's brothers and sisters out here knocking folks out for a biscuit. So you keep on with your disparaging comments about me and mine. I wouldn't need to be around. I wouldn't need to be around. I don't think Daryl would. I don't believe any man from the Rock With Me Nation would be around. And let me just go ahead and say this right here, because he made this comment, and because he's not from the culture, he don't get this. Because he made the comment in regards to black rappers disparaging black women. What he's forgetting is that they both black. You not black. See, me and Daryl can get into an argument all day long. That's me and Daryl. That's me. Me and Grand Madam Tarot can get into an argument. That's me and Grand Madam Tarot. What me and Grand Madam Tarot say, that's what we say, because we us. We us. But you stick your nose in it, say something you ain't got no business. You not us. You can't say what we say to one another. You can't. I don't even know why you feel like that. That's the entitled part.
But they want to, Theo. They want to. Why can't they?
You guys I'm
say
from
it.
New York.
We can't say it.
I'm from New York. You get smoked up like a hot soubrette hot dog. You get smoked up like a hot soubrette sausage. You white. That's why. You palm colored. That's why. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be that way, but you made it that way. No, you don't get to talk about us because you ain't us. You got enough of your own that you can go make fun of, poke fun at, talk about and everything like that. Talking about us, you get your ass whooped. And I don't care how many black folks you got in your that's not gonna do nothing to you. No, they like Daryl said, they make your friends.
Speaking of friends, I just wanted to let my friends here in the Rock With Me Nation know that I put my money where my mouth is. I don't tell nobody about it unless I'm gonna do it myself. So
come on, somebody.
So I just wanted to let y'all know. You see the timestamp that got sent at 9:07 this morning, my time.
Come on,
So
somebody.
it's already sent. So I don't be talking no shit that I don't do myself. I ain't gonna put in the work and tell y'all to put in the work, and I don't put in the work myself. So, and I ain't trying to be nice no more. If you read that right there, I ain't trying to be nice no more. We've been nice. We've been nice to these cats long enough. I mean, I'm gonna be cordial, but I ain't gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't. I'm 57 years old. I done seen all your patterns. I done seen the 15-issue runs and then it dump off, and we don't see Black Panther for like fucking 4 years or something like that. And now here you done gave us Ultimate, and now here you done gave us the Eve Ewing run, and now you just gonna dump off for another couple years till this movie come out, and then when this movie come out, oh, we gonna pump a series back up again. It's gonna run for another 15. Nah, I'm tired of that shit. Give me a Black Panther that run through like Miles Morales been running straight through, like y'all claim he do. How he been around since the early 2000s and got more issues than T'Challa, who been around since 66? What kind of bullshit is that? That means you ain't been giving that character no time. You ain't been giving him no shot. He ain't got no fans. We right here. What DMX say? We right here. We ain't going. We ain't
going.
We right here. So stop playing with us and making it sound like, oh, y'all ain't been doing. Well, the reason why is because sales. Damn all that. Don't nobody say that when Spider-Man's number slumped. Well, we're gonna have to cancel Spider-Man because his shit's in the gutter right now. No, you do what you're supposed to do to get it up out the gutter, because you got a fan base that you need to satisfy. You got a fan base that is clamoring for what you have, so you got to dress it up and make it look good. If I forget how to cook hamburgers, I'm still gonna do what I'm supposed to do to make a hamburger look tantalizing and satisfying. I don't throw the patty out there to you and say, go, bon appetit. Nah, I put it on a bun, I put some lettuce, I put some onion, I chop up, I put a little bit of bacon bits on it, slap some cheese across that mug, grill hot, and throw that mug on sesame seed bun and be like, hey, you want some fries with that? That's what you're supposed to do. Not go, oh, we don't understand how to write the Black character. Oh, well, sales haven't been with this, so that's a bunch of bullshit. Okay, because I know I ain't been buying no Miles Morales, but that ain't stopped Miles Morales from getting sold. I know I ain't buying no Lunilla, Moon Girl, Devil, whatever that but it's getting sold. Somebody's buying it. So quit playing with me. I ain't stupid. And the people that rock with who I rock with ain't stupid neither. So that's that many more people, times 10, times 20, times 100, who see this bullshit that you doing. Stop doing it. I'm sorry. I had a moment there, y'all.
Hey, man, you see I ain't interrupt you? I ain't the bro. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Man, that shit bothers me, man. It's like they make it sound like we just simpletons and you don't deserve a book. Oh, we got tired of doing it at the 15 issue, so we just sat down and said, fuck it. We ain't gonna make Black Panther comic books no more. But then all of a sudden they get popular again and you want to put a Black Panther book out. Man, cut that shit out. Just write the book for good or ill. You don't stop writing Batman because folks get tired of what's going on. I'm not buying Detective Comics no more. Oh, well, we better stop making Detective Comics. You don't do that shit. You keep making Detective Comics. But for some strange reason with T'Challa, when the sale drop off, oh, well, we just gonna stop making this book. Stop playing, man. Stop playing.
I think first and foremost, your passion. Damn.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm talking about right there. And second of all, let me say this: it's not just incumbent upon myself. Be real. We're putting our letters out there to encourage others to write as well. It's supposed to be a letter writing campaign. An email every day. Today was my second day emailing and everything like that. Tomorrow will be my third day emailing. While we are varied in what we know in regards to Black Panther, the world of Wakanda and everything like that, we aren't varied in our love for the character. So if there's something you want, Daryl and I have done quite a few videos, but if there's, you know what you want from the character. You do. You know what you want. So write your email, mheroes@marvel.com, subject line okay to print, and address those concerns in the email. Address those concerns. It's not just us. It's not just folks that want it. Like I said, it's 24 hours in a day. It really don't take but a couple of minutes, 120 seconds to send the email.
Bruh. I did, and I did it on my phone. So I didn't have to go do nothing special. I didn't have to go sit down nowhere, pull up. No, I just da. Matter of fact, I was getting into the car to go somewhere. You know what I mean? And it was just like boom, done.
That's it. So what we're asking is we're asking everybody that's a Black Panther comic book fan. We're not talking about nobody else. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. You're not a comic book fan, so we get that. But we're asking all of those who are comic book fans who love Black Panther to go ahead and make it happen. What come on, you got? D Real just went mustard. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did.
Hey, if that's just how I feel, man. Don't never
So this is
question
gonna
my
say the
passion
heck
for
about
the
me.
character. Don't never,
Let me
ever,
see. We
ever.
gonna do that.
It's real. It's real over here in these streets. They gonna find out fucking
Yeah,
with
my
me.
brother
They gonna
did just go
find out.
ham, but it kind of is what it is.
Hey, because man, we have we been nice long enough? Have we put up
Yes.
with stuff long enough? And it's like, okay, so my response shouldn't be something like, oh, where is this coming from? Because I got a damn novel I can read you about where it's coming from. So don't,
Right.
I hate to play me cheap type at when you take that passive aggressive approach of, oh, well, we've worked with you, and no, you haven't. It's gonna be what it is. It's just gonna be what it is. That's how it is. Okay, y'all want it coming from this end. So all right, I can get it coming from the other end. I was trying to spit at you, but you want me to shit on you. So if that's how you want it to go, we can do that.
You know what? With me, because I had somebody say today, we're sharing this on all platforms, by the way. When we send these emails out, we're sharing these pictures on all platforms because no man is an island unto themselves. And you can't get nothing done. United voices are louder voices. And this ain't one person get it done. We're trying to get people to understand. One person come, what T'Challa has his own title in Ultimate Comics. Nobody's talking about the Ultimate Universe. We're talking about 616. That's what that is. You cannot stop trying to be a smart ass. You cannot be that. Come on now. You think the person that read comic books?
Because you want me to tell you what the kicker is with the Ultimate T'Challa thing? What's the Ultimate Universe known best for? Killing motherfuckers off, murdering folks getting murdered, dying, main characters, flagship characters. Oh, you think it's gonna be like this? Fuck it, we killing Spider-Man. Oh, y'all think it's gonna be like this? We killing Wolverine, Blob eating the Wasp. Everybody get murked up in this mud. So it's like, can't nobody feel comfortable about no Ultimate Black Panther. He could get murked at any time.
He could get murked at any time. Murked at any time. And honestly, while we do enjoy the writer, I do. There are some criticisms.
I gave him shouts out.
Yeah, there's some criticism out there in regards to his writing style. And how do you tell me you're not really a fan of anything Black Panther related without telling me you're a fan, you're not a fan? You talk to me about the Ultimate Universe. Well, that's not my 616 shorty. And y'all know how I feel about her. That ain't the 616 shorty. And if that ain't the 616 shorty, ain't nothing else about that 616. Remember what I said? If they don't get the minor characters right, they not gonna get the major one right. Well, you shorty. Is that shorty? No. Is that a Koye? No. Anybody seen the Hot Toots and Isaiah? No. Anybody seen the Midnight Angels? No. Okay, well, thank you. And so let's write in. It doesn't take long. It's a letter writing campaign. It's 24 hours in a day. That don't take long. We're asking every black, and I want to say this because I know folks, people gonna people. If you say you love this character and the surrounding characters, this ain't got nothing to do with whether or not you like me or Daryl, you talking to me and Daryl, you working with me and Daryl. This bigger than either one of us. And when I say either one of us, that's me, Daryl, those who we might not get along with. It ain't about us. You want the comic book? Closed mouths don't get fed. Like us, you've been doing videos. You have. Well, the epitome of stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, we've been doing videos. We ain't got no Black Panther comic. So now they keep saying, you want something, you like something, you got to comment something. Heroes at marvel.com. Okay, friend. Okay. All right. That's what you want? You sure? Well, let's write in there and let them know whether we talk, whether we engage, it don't matter. Get to the email, let them know. Get on your YouTube channel, your Twitch, and ask the folks that's kicking it with you, subscribe to you, rocking with you, to email Marvel at mheroes.com. Okay to print. Let's go ahead and get this monthly Black Panther comic book. That's what I'm saying.
That's in a nutshell. It is. It don't have nothing to do with nothing other than just okay. Your black face has been too prominent and it's been running for too many issues. So we got to do something different. Even in the Christopher Priest run, it's like, okay, we seeing T'Challa too much. Let's throw this Jewish black guy in there for a few issues. And so we don't focus so much on T'Challa, and it's like, ain't the book called Black Panther? You know what I'm saying? If we want to, can Casper Cole be a peripheral character in this book? Why is he taking center stage? You know what I mean? Can I still see what's going on with T'Challa while Casper Cole is having problems with his wife and hating his mother-in-law and all that shit going on? Okay, it's just a question. You know what I'm saying? Does Peter Parker take backstage or fall back and we get like 10, 20 issues of Joe Robertson? Nah, you don't do that. So why we gonna, or even better, Hobie Brown. Does the Prowler take center stage in Spider-Man's comic for like 10, 15 issues and we ain't focused on nothing but Hobie Brown, and meanwhile we don't even see Peter Parker in his own book? Quit playing with me. I done read it all. I done seen, well, not all, but pretty much all you had to offer. I done seen the vast majority of. So, and what I've seen is like, quit it. You can do this. You simply choose not to do it.
I think, when somebody said, because I don't be wanting to mention their name because I feel like I'm effing stuff up.
What I got to lose? I ain't got nothing to lose. Shit, I'm 57.
When they said it's not like folks don't want to use T'Challa. We see writers want to use T'Challa, so folks want to use it. They don't know. I'm saying they because I don't like getting nobody in trouble. I don't. I feel like I'm messing stuff up for people. But they kind of said it like it's the editorial room, and I look at the editorial room and I'm like, because what I can feel how I feel, but my grandmother did raise me, you get more with sugar than you do with vinegar. And so I went on CB Sabonski's page, his Twitter page. New York, working at Marvel is his dream job, but he like to travel, like to eat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. New York got some great pizza. I cannot tell you the last time I had a hot dog or a slice of pizza from New York. And then I did see where he's engaging with people. And I'm like, well, do you engage with those that care about what you're doing, or you just engage with those you know? No different than Dan from Marvel Legends. We'll talk about that later on and everything like that.
Yep.
Encouraging fans to contact them and let them know what they want. So I'm like, you as a editor, and I don't know what that's like working as a superhero. I can't necessarily know what that entails. I don't. But you don't know that T'Challa is a famous IP. Like you don't know that where you're working at. Like you got Jed McKay. Can I use T'Challa? You got the dude from Miles Morales. Can I use T'Challa? You're not thinking about. There's so many folks want to use him. Let me put him in his own comic book, because for somebody that's an editor, he acts like he's oblivious. And when I say oblivious, I'm not even addressing it. And I'm saying to myself, you gotta know that this is out there, and you're not addressing it at all. Why not? I get it. You the boss. You probably feeling like you ain't got to, but that's not a good look when you got a fan base that's dedicated to the character. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And I don't know why. If Jed McKay is gonna feature him in one issue of the Avengers, you finna bring him over to Miles Morales for four or five issue run. You know the character is like what? And I know nobody that does not look like me is not going to ask him that question. They'll talk about Peter Parker, Tony Stark, Steve Rogers, Thor. They'll have those conversations. They're not going to ask him about Luke Cage. They're not going to ask him about Dwayne Taylor. They're not going to ask him about T'Challa. But those are characters in your Marvel wheelhouse.
Real quick, Theo. I mean cut you off, but real quick. How many books can you think of just this year alone that you've seen T'Challa appear in?
That I've seen T'Challa in? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, there was Blood Hunt, right? He got his own thing in Blood Hunt. He got Avengers. He was in that Blood Hunt and everything like that right there yonder. Hold on. Let me look over here. They fooled us. Act like they was putting him in X-Force. He wasn't in X-Force. That wasn't him. We got that one going on. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got Ultimate Black Panther. What it is. We got Ultimate Black Panther. We got that.
We start you out on
Hold on. They just used him in another Avengers comic today. Avengers Unlimited. Something like that right now. He was in that one. Hold on. I ain't finished. Hold on. I'm still going. I'm still going right here. Hold on. What else we got going on in regards to
Miles Morales?
Huh?
Miles Morales. Issue 25 of Miles Morales when he gave him the new suit.
Yeah.
And that Wolverine book where Wolverine came to Wakanda and got pieced up.
He had his own motorcycle in that book.
That's at least 9 different appearances this year alone. Why won't you give that man a monthly book? Why won't you give that character a monthly book? Apparently, he's popular.
They said that. The person said that. They said writers want to use it.
But he don't warrant no money. Everybody and their mama done put T'Challa in their book. But he don't warrant no monthly title. Ain't that what you're supposed to do with a character that gets used that much? Everybody clamoring for him. He popping up in everybody's book, but you don't give him a monthly?
Watch this. The only reason why we put him in Predator versus Black Panther was clearly to make the Predator look good. This ain't do nothing for T'Challa. So it's not just on me and Daryl. when we're putting that stuff out there, we're putting it out there as encouragement, inspiration. We're basically saying, hey, we're being, as my brother alluded to, we're being men of our word. We said we were going to do this. So if we're doing it, we're saying, hey, we need y'all to do it too, because it ain't just us, because we ain't the only one creating Black Panther. So
yeah,
just want to
and just so people understand, I would like a good writer. You know what I'm saying? I see Jonathan Hickman's name keep popping up in the comments there. I ain't got no problem with a Jonathan Hickman run. I also don't have a problem with an Al Ewing run. I definitely don't have a problem with a Jed McKay run. I don't have a problem with a Brian Hill run, but with the understanding that your fans know who T'Challa is. Give us something we don't know. Add to his mythos, like Eve Ewing did. Add to his mythos, like Shirley and Eaton did. Give us more, you know, because it's like when we talk about Batman can do this, Batman can do that, Batman has this, Batman has that. When we talk about Superman can do this, Superman can do that, Superman has this, Superman has that. Okay, if for nothing else but to bolster that conversation.
You know what? You saying that, that's why I'm not really, I understand, you know, I get it, how folks feel about his writing style in regards to Ultimate Black Panther. But when you say that, add to the mythos and everything like that, the story that he's giving me, that, and I'm looking at it like, damn. Like, I'm honestly looking at it like you giving us something nice in this, what is it, 6160?
Yeah.
You giving us something nice in that. I could only imagine if Vibranium was sentient, what stories we would have in the 616. Like, I'm sitting up here, like, I'm looking at it like that. I'm like, ooh. And I know you can't do it for the 616 because he already started in the Ultimate Universe. But I'm like, to your point, big bro, you're 57. To this day, we don't know a damn thing about Vibranium. Aside what it's capable of, we don't know where it came from, where it originated, its origin, nothing. We don't know it except it fixes every damn thing. That's all we know. It fixes every damn thing.
Yeah.
But that story is untold. It just showed up out of nowhere. That can't be the end all say all. CB, you can be known as many things. You really, really can. It's the reason why we mention as us as Black people. The reason why we talk about Bruce Timm is because of Dwayne McDuffie. I just want you to know that we got Bruce Timm through Dwayne McDuffie. Bruce Timm is respected in many Black households across the world because of the work that he did with Dwayne McDuffie. He's legendary in homes. You cannot say Batman, what is it? Batman the Animated Adventures. You're not saying that, and you're not thinking Bruce Timm. Dwayne McDuffie. So,
yeah. And as far as T'Challa, I don't really care what the stories are. I don't care if the stories are terrestrial. I don't care if the stories are extraterrestrial. I don't care if the stories are Wakandan. I don't care if the stories are non-Wakandan, interdimensional. I don't care. I just want to see my character every month. Superman don't focus on the same thing every month. Superman ain't in Metropolis every month.
I think for him to be a king, I'm sorry, Oba. I call him the Oba of Wakanda because to me, calling him the king of Wakanda is an insult, like calling Dracula Count. No. He got a whole empire out there. So he should be all over the place. He should be. He could be a foreign dignitary.
Hang on a second. Paul Martin said a meteor. No, that's not what he's saying, Paul. Where did that meteor come from? We know a mountain size.
Yeah,
meteor.
we know that.
Where did that mountain size meteor come from?
Yeah, we know that. But you don't know nothing. And see, here's the thing.
We got a whole intergalactic empire, so we got the resources and the time to go figure it out.
Here's the thing. It be stuff like that, and no disrespect to Mr. Martin, but it be stuff we say. And I guess the best way to say it, the only way I know how to say it, no different than the guy that said he's got an ultimate comic. We say simple-minded stuff when it comes to T'Challa. Stuff we would never say about any other hero. Mr. Martin knows damn good and well we know it's from a meteorite. But we're not necessarily wired to think beyond that. We just meteorite. We know that. Go further. Because you didn't went further in Gotham. You didn't went further in Metropolis. You didn't went further in the Green Lantern mythos. You just got a Spider-Boy, right? You got a Spider-Boy action figure right now that nobody can remember existed way back in the day as Peter's sidekick. So we get stuff like that. You're not getting it here, and we don't know, think, conceive of how to ask them questions that we get the casual answers to in regards to other characters. There's so much about, and that's why I said I had to shift my format. There's so much to this character, to the mythos, that me and you haven't even begun to unwrap. I want people to stay right here. The book that's over my left shoulder, that one, we ain't even broke it down yet.
Got to sit right
got
there.
T'Challa, Black Panther, Declassified. Have y'all seen me and D-Real do a video on that book yet? Nope.
A lot of meat on that bone.
It's a lot. What else we got that we ain't unpacked? Black Panther, Wakanda Atlas. Y'all seen us do a video on that yet?
Nah.
We're trying to unpack this stuff so that we can watch this. It ain't necessarily our job to do it. That's a damn shame. We're trying to unpack this stuff so we can expand the lore, the legacy, the mythos of T'Challa. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. So yeah, damn, I forgot.
It's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them.
So we gotta open up our mind to getting the stuff that we casually get from other people. CB. It ain't like you talking to people, because I'm trying to make sure after my brother has said what he got to say, because I know I didn't went off a few times. I'm trying to just have a nice conversation. There's no reason why you don't have a ongoing Black Panther monthly title. There's no such thing as you don't have the writer. I got the perfect writer. I'm not mentioning their name because I don't want to smoke. You got the perfect artist. You do. Ironically enough, the artist has already worked with the writers. I'm going hard. I'm asking for what I want. Bruh, you have no idea. CB, you could be the next Bruce Timm. You could be the next Bruce Timm. You could be. You could be. You could be mentioned in the same breath in which we mentioned Stan Lee and Jack Kirby.
But does he want to?
You could be. You could be.
Does he want to be that cat? And do they understand that if they look past what they normally always looking at, they will see so much more? Stop looking at T'Challa as a peripheral character and Wakanda as a peripheral place. And let's, like, in real world time, if there was a place that actually existed like Wakanda for real, a nation that had shit light years ahead of everybody, number one, United States be trying to find a way to take it. They be trying to find a way to get in there to try to be, or even if it doesn't mean that, be buddies with them or be allies with them, or they with us. They're our friends. They're our partners. That's what you would have if you had like a for real Wakanda and Muslims. They'd be trying to plunder the resource. So if we got a place like that,
you not wrong. That's exactly what would happen. That's exactly what would happen. You're not wrong at all. It would definitely be one of those things where.
Yeah. What happened when they decided to flex? Just like in Black to the Future. What happened when they just decided we done had enough of y'all playing these games and we flex on you? You know what I mean?
Oh, we saw that already.
Exactly.
Reginald Huntley gave us that story.
I'm saying if that was a for real thing and that happened for real, you know what I'm saying? It's like put more respect on what you know is there. Don't just don't make it this little pocket. It's a superpower. Let's call it what it is. Wakanda is a superpower by its damn self. Okay? If it wanted to blow a bunch of freaking countries off the map, it could do that with ease. Could take on multiple armies simultaneously. Has done it, as a matter of fact. So my thing is, put some more respect on that. If you know that's who you're dealing with. Batman ain't jealous of Superman. Lex Luthor is.
T'Challa gets used as a peripheral character, not because. Now I want to make sure I say this. He's getting written as a peripheral character by the writers of other comics who see value in the character, but they're writing something else. Jed McKay sees value in the character, so he featured him 20 issues, 21 issues. He's the only one who essentially got his own solo story in that team comic book. So there's value seen there. The question, and it comes back down to it, is like, okay, well, there are writers that want to use it. Okay, so I cannot say if there are writers that want to use him and they already have a monthly title. I got to be stupid to believe that there's somebody that don't want to write him monthly. That would be crazy for me to think that. So if there are writers that want to use him in comics when they already have a monthly ongoing series, and the safe bet is that there are writers out there that want to write his ongoing monthly series, then CB, that question comes back to you. It falls on you. You're the editor-in-chief. Why doesn't he have his own solo series? And it should be something that, as a comic book editor dealing with a character that's popular, you feel the need to expound upon. What you're doing right now, Marvel, the House of Marvel, y'all not saying nothing. That's not a good look, because you talked about Blood Hunt by Eve Ewing this time last year. You did. That was a conversation. So there's no reason why we're not doing this now. Yeah. I don't know, but it's not a good look.
Yeah. Folks is talking. We didn't got the comments popping. Let's see who said. Black Panther is in the building, and he said it ain't just black male mutants they don't think of as viable, but all black male superheroes. Well, we just gonna have to prove them wrong. Kamoyo say the Empire, Intergalactic Empire Wakanda, has 5 galaxies. There's a lot of meat on the bone. So if you were searching for the source of vibranium, you got 5 galaxies to search through. How many?
Hold on. Let me do this real quick.
Okay, he's gonna do that real quick. Anyway, I will continue to go through the comments. 5 galaxies, that's a lot of issues. That's a lot of comic books. Bruce Timm was trying to adapt All-Star Superman. Dwayne McDuffie stepped in. Yes, he did. I still got to get classified files. Yes, you do. Because it tells a story and it shares information that you don't normally get in monthlies. That's called being a fan. That wasn't a knock. I'm just saying that's what fans do. We keep up. At Black Panther, they are giving Cage a push in 2025. The Timeless miniseries thing and a novel by Black writer S.A. Barnes, which I'm looking forward to. And my question about that is, are they going to make that? I mean, is that like the third Black powerhouse we going to have that ain't getting no shine?
Okay, that's better.
So if they're doing Timeless next year, so that's Luke Cage, that's one powerhouse who ain't gonna have a monthly book just sitting around. Then we got Adam Brashear, another Black powerhouse, just sitting around, ain't got no monthly book. Oh, and I might be reaching here, but is not the character from another universe known as, oh, and I can't believe that name, so terrible, Star Panther. Is he not a powerhouse as well? That's 3 Black powerhouses. You just letting ossify. They just sitting around. We growing moss. You know what I mean? So it's like I see laziness. It's either laziness, passiveness, or a combination of both. Afro said, surely vibranium isn't just a meteor. We need more world building. That's what we want. That part. T'Challa, Gray said, T'Challa is connected to too much to be handicapped the way he is right now.
Bro, you know what it is?
What it is?
It to me, it's like, because people, you know, when we speak the way that we do, people can be like, y'all fanatical. Man, I've read Shakespeare. Like, y'all, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't care, you don't care. But I said it before, being funny, but no, we are classically trained readers. We not simple-minded when it comes to being to read. No, we read stuff like Edgar Allan Poe. We read stuff like Shakespeare. We read stuff from Maya Angelou. We read stuff from James Baldwin. We're credited. We know what we know how to break down stuff. That ain't what that is. So I'm looking, because I think sometimes people have a tendency to think you're not educated because you show an interest in a certain area. They think you're not as educated as some other people. No. And this is why I'm like, you over a Fortune 500 company, you're encouraging people to write in to tell you what they want. We started this letter writing when Dr. Eve Ewing was on Black Panther. You printed the letters. We've done comic book reviews on Night Thrasher and Luke Cage. We've been, and I don't even like saying this, we've been very articulate in telling you what was going on. And when I say what was going on, the fair criticisms of those stories. We know you got Monica Rambeau in Avengers Assemble right now. And yeah, you presenting her like a headstrong character. I ain't mad at that, because that's what she is. That was her debut. A headstrong character. So we know these characters. It don't look good when you're the editor-in-chief and you're acting like a demographic, because I'm saying this because, like I said, I've been on his page. He's not interacting with folks that look like us. You're not. There's no posts on your Twitter page from folks that look like us. No conversations. No reports from you having a sit-down interview, phone call interview, podcast with anybody that looks like us as in Black folk. So it's almost giving the impression you don't care about the Black demographic when it comes to comic book fans. And I don't believe that to be the case, because I want to give you credit. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. But this is not a good look. And that's why I asked for us to start writing in right now. because it's almost a year later, and you had more than enough time to prepare, get somebody rolling. So
these comments are juicy. They're lit up. These things are in the buildings. He said Marvel been underestimating BP readers after his MCU debut. They tried forcing too many non-T'Challa stories on us. And in that vein, these Diesel, me and Theo have long been of the mind that the Age of Ultron should have been the premiere of T'Challa, not Captain America Civil War, because there was way too much vibranium and Wakanda reference in that movie to not see no T'Challa.
I'm still in my feelings. I'm still in my feelings because folks be acting like, nah. I don't be wanting to be like, nah. Had you been doing your damn job, there would be no need for Theo and D-Real. You wasn't doing your job. That's what that was. You wasn't doing your job. I need folks to understand. Before y'all heard of Theo and D-Real was following y'all. No. Before 2, 3, 4, 5 years before Theo and D-Real showed up on the scene, Theo and D-Real was quietly effing with certain people. We were subscribed to your YouTube channel. We were subscribed to your Facebook page. We was following you all over the place. You know what we realized? And me and D-Real wasn't talking. We said to ourselves, they missing something. It's some talking points they not addressing. They not. And I'm looking at everybody and their mama, and ain't nobody in the comment section asking you these tough ass questions. So if you the YouTube, Twitter, social media influencer, and you ain't mentioning it, and the people in your comment section ain't mentioning it, well, I don't want to say that's the blind leading the blind, but so we here now. And we got legitimate concerns, and clearly we ain't by ourselves. Quite a few comic book fans got the same questions we got. So CB, bruh, you ain't no different than Ronnie 2K. You got to explain to intelligent comic book fans, not black folks. You got to explain to intelligent people why and how T'Challa ain't got to run. And if you ain't addressing it, I don't want you thinking them people just didn't forget you. No, they sit up and saying like this. Oh, so you're not going to say nothing? You're not going to say nothing? Okay. No. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. We just going to sit around here and act like T'Challa ain't viable? Jed McKay using it. Very first issue, Carol come out and say, you know why I'm here. You the most dangerous man alive. And he telling Carol in that same issue, you came and got me. I was chilling. So if you came and got me, then you need to listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You mean that dude can't get him?
So that Christopher Priest run, that's the longest run T'Challa has had in a comic book series ever. And that was like about what, 60 something issues? So you saying there wasn't enough meat on the bone with T'Challa to crack 100?
Let me just say this. Casper Cole, Kevin Casper Cole, who made his debut in Christopher Priest run, still, as of yet, to this very day, has not been officially called the Cold Tiger.
And like I said, he should be that peripheral character, not T'Challa. Just like Afro saying in his comment, Lee and Kirby never intended for T'Challa to be a peripheral character.
But I just wanted to think about that though. How long was Christopher Priest run?
About somebody gonna hit me in the comments, but I know high 60s. High 60s.
So no, not his run. I'm talking about how many years ago was it since we got that run?
Oh, 1998.
1998. So here it is. It's about to be 20 years later. If we want to talk about it, it's about to be 20 years later. And that's a long time, because you was 20 back then. You 40 now, if that's what we're looking at. You was 30 back then. You 50. You was 40 back then. You 60. In that amount of time frame where we have a writer introduce a brand new character, a character that, hey, you giving me Spider Boy. Okay, I ain't mad at Kevin. Kevin got his own little backstory and everything like that. You ain't done nothing with the character. You ain't spent the character off to give him his own little mini series and everything like that. You ain't brought him back to Wakanda, because the dude literally has the synthetic heart-shaped herb floating around in his system. He's not a regular person anymore. You ain't even brought the dude back to New York, and he's literally a NYPD. If I know that, Daryl knows that. Quite a few Black Panther comic book fans know that. CB, that's not a good look. And that's all I'm saying. So write in mheroes@marvel.com, okay to print. Let them know you see value in the character as a fan base. Maybe they need that. Maybe they need their emails to be flooded for somebody to say, a writer to be able to go into it, because we never know. There might be somebody wanting to use him and they're being told no. So you get all these emails in there. Hey man, okay, you can write it. Oh, thank you. So right.
United voices, louder voices, united voices, louder voices.
Yeah, right in. Definitely right in.
Black Panther 26 through 31, excuse me, on the Priest run is a masterpiece where Wakanda and deviant Lemuria almost started World War III. Truly epic story. Yes,
see?
I remember that.
And that's the story, and not the story, but those are the things that Daryl and I want to be able to go over. We want to bring some of the older Black Panther stories. We want to uplift the character and everything like that. And we believe the way to do that is to bring stories to Black Panther fans that they may or may not have gotten, may have forgotten. So we can't get caught up on the day-to-day stuff, doing other stuff and everything like that. So we're asking, begging, pleading, baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby, baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby. Yeah. Right in. Right in. Let them know.
Okay.
What Trina said is
you sideways.
You sideways.
Oh man.
There you go. Okay. Paul Martin said that Ultimate's team with T'Challa, Blue Marvel, Monica Carroll, and America Chavez was fired. That was the last series I ran a 4.440 to the LC. Hey, that was fired. Hey, if you affecting things like Galactus, you a serious joint. You're a serious joint. Diesel, you bring an interesting question, sir. Did any of y'all write some good old-fashioned WTF emails to Marvel during JR's run? They did not print them. I did. I did. I had plenty to say about that whack run. And they know what side they bread buttered on. They had a posted what I wrote would have exposed all of that hypocrisy. Would have exposed all that hypocrisy. You side, there you are. You right way. You right ways. You right ways. Okay, Afro got one more. He said these things will agree 100%. He loves genetic engineering, artificial intelligence, galactic empires, and post-humans. He would be amazing. We talking about Jonathan Hickman doing the monthly T'Challa.
I don't know what to say, big bro. I'm having technical difficulties. We gonna.
You want me? You want me? You want me to give you? You want me to give you some? Want me to give you an early pass?
No, we gonna listen. We gonna stay in the trenches. Damn it, we fight.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
We staying in the trenches. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't giving up the ghost. We ain't giving up the ghost tonight. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Professor in the building. What's up? He said he agreed. He thought they were going to secretly introduce him in Age of Ultron. Everybody did, but of course.
Listen. I told you when Ultron took Claw's arm off, I was like, boy,
y'all just stealing all the shine. Just stealing all the shine.
I want to swing on somebody, dog. I did. I like. Oh, y'all done tried it. Y'all want me to act a straight donkey in the movie theater. I can't even enjoy the damn movie because y'all, never mind. Yeah. And I think that's the thing. I wish more of us, like when that movie, Age of Ultron, premiered, I wish more of us knew Ultron. I wish more of us knew T'Challa's story because we'd have acted a donkey then. Like, I wish, instead of us feeling ostracized if we'd have acted a donkey, I wish every Black Panther.
Wow. Mid-sentence now. Anyway, these are said from Priest, Hutland, Mayberry. List was a nice long run of books. That stopped right before Avengers versus X-Men. It did. See, he's and to the point that he's talking about in this comment, too much shine. He was getting way too just roll with the play, man. Just roll with the play. Just keep playing. He was getting too much shine back then, and he wasn't able to be look at that. All of these people you done named, they put mad shine on T'Challa's name. Priest, Hutland, Mayberry, and List. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden that just became nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that with characters that we want to achieve flagship status, unless we don't want them to achieve flagship status.
Right.
Dang. Say Theo on his Max Headroom today. On the cover of the Marvel Encyclopedia, T'Challa is up front with Cap and someone else and has one of the larger picks. But he don't got no monthly comic. You see what I'm saying, Paul Martin? He don't got no monthly comic. You can put him as big on I got a poster with him on it, and he's all extra big on the poster, but he don't got no monthly comic. You can make all the posters and front guy. We just talked about 9/11 comic books he done appeared on the cover on in just the span of a year. Just because I see you don't mean I see you. You feel me?
Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
How many Black Panther action figures are there? Don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing because it's crazy. It should not be that way. But if you're a Black Panther fan, you coming over to me and Daryl to get your Black Panther thirst quenched.
Just saying.
And we want to quench it. What we just say, we got books we ain't even went through yet to give it to you. Like, we try to be Black Panther Central. we low-key need help with that. We do. We need help with that. I'm working, Daryl. I'm working to resolve this technical issue. It's not gonna be like this.
The show must go on. You know how many shows I've been in when we had technical issues, but we still had to keep the show going. Age of Ultron was off on many levels. Many levels. Anansi's in the building. He said, hey, everybody, could you imagine if Just like they have 4 Superman ongoing books at the same time, we have 4 ongoing Black Panther books written by Eaton, Ewing, Hickman, and Priest at the same time. Oh, that would be a golden age of Afrofuturism, Anansi. And I buy all 4 of them.
Watch this. Can I say this? It ain't like them books not gonna sell. That's why I'm looking like CB. That you got it ain't just Daryl and Theo that call themselves Black Panther fans. It's not. So you need to know T'Challa got quite a few mouthpieces out there. Got quite a few mouthpieces out there. So you got built-in commercialization with this character. You ain't got to put nothing on Marvel Unlimited if you don't want to. You ain't got to do none of these fancy trailers you be putting on YouTube for the comic book and everything like that. I ain't know comic books had trailers. That's crazy. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to. You just need to make it available so me and Daryl can find it. You ain't even got to send us the information. If you put out today, leaked out tomorrow, that Black Panther 1 is gonna be releasing March 1st, me and Daryl talking about it all the way up until the day it released. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to pay nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. See, that's the sad part about it. You get free promotion in regards to Black Panther, and you won't use it. Free promotion, and you won't use it.
FREE. You can spin the negative into a positive, but you choose to let it remain a negative. He said these thieves will say had them 4 books cross over too, like X-Men and Spider-Man do.
We would be doing the comic. We would be letting folks know the comic book come out when it gonna come out. Then we gonna show folks we bought the comic book just to remind them, hey, the comic book came out today. Then we gonna do a little vague behind, where we let them go vaguely what took place in the story. Then we gonna break what? That's a win. Do you know what you got to have going on in your mind where you don't want to use this character and that's what you got going on? We're not variant. You ain't got to pay us nothing. You're not gonna pay us nothing. We're doing it free because we love the character. You ain't trying to get some free. I would have thought that would have been the mindset. Excuse my language. I'm gonna exploit them niggas. I'm gonna use the hell out of them. I'm gonna use the hell about them black boys. Like, you can feel how you want to feel, but even
not tell them in the building. Not tell them.
What's going on? Not tell them. The smart massa made smart use out of his
indentured servants.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, big bro. Thank you. Yeah, the smart massa did, bro. You gotta want to follow they lead, DC's lead. You see what they did with Jon Stewart? The Sinestro Cold War. You see what they did with Jon Stewart? Justice League Unlimited. You see, you don't want none of that change. Here we go. You ain't see what they did with Cress Williams, Black Lightning? They can't do the whole damn show. Him and his family.
And it ran for 4-5 seasons.
You don't want that. You got T'Challa. Jon Stewart and Jefferson Pierce are not T'Challa. You got T'Challa. You got T'Challa. They got Oa. You got Wakanda. They got the central power battery. You got vibranium.
A whole mountain of that shit.
Bruh. We can say whatever we want to. Jon Stewart did not show up in the first Green Lantern movie. At least T'Challa, I feel how I feel. You got a whole ass movie out there with T'Challa in it, bruh. You know what they ain't even done? Nick Fury look like Samuel Jackson.
Yes, yes, he does.
Tony Stark looked like Robert Downey Jr.
Now he does.
Yeah. Chris Evans wouldn't be a bad looking Cap in the comics. Instead of just making him your generic looking blonde haired person. Thor, Odin's son, he wouldn't look, he not gonna look bad looking like Chris Hemsworth, even with a beard. Long hair, short hair, don't matter. That's a handsome looking man.
You know the only thing that I would want to be done with Thor? One thing.
What's that?
Make him red haired. Because in Norse mythology, Thor is red haired. And I'm like, why would that be a bad thing for a big, and that would even make him look more Viking. Big red hair, red beard, Viking.
Watch this. This me being petty. I'm gonna leave that up to Thor fans. I'm trying to get Shango over here. I'm trying to build up my African mythology. I ain't got no dog in that. You not wrong. You absolutely right. I'm gonna let Thor fans worry about what color his hair should be, because I don't want CB to get distracted about what we go. When y'all started talking about Thor, no the hell we didn't. We ain't talking about Thor. We're talking about T'Challa. I'm trying to figure out facial recognition. You don't want to do it and everything like that. He could look like somebody instead of just making him look like a generic brother. He could look like somebody. Tay Diggs then played the role. What's my brother name from Amistad? He didn't.
Jaimin Hansu.
Yeah,
yeah, he did. He did. He voiced him.
Yeah. So and because I know you're not gonna do the other thing because you scared. You keep using that as an excuse for why you can't do nothing with it. But
yeah, and folks is just pounding out ideas left and right in the comments. It's so many that I can't even keep up with them. But speaking of ideas, Hasbro, and this will probably be the chat we round out with. But here go my question right here, Theo. Who asked for Nemesis? Anybody? Who asked for Nemesis?
The same person that asked for that Age of Apocalypse Gambit.
And Husk. Oh, that's what
we're doing. They in love with Husk. Let me tell you something. They in love with Husk. And when I say they, I'm talking about the fanboys. I don't know why they love that damn character like that. Because she ain't get no love like that in the comics. She did not. When I tell you these action figures when they said Husk was gonna come out, they lost their ever-loving mind. And I was like, don't nobody care about this character. Don't nobody care about this character. And they made the action figure. I was like, wow. So
Fabian Cortez.
They went ham over that one too. I'm telling you, when
Marrow, Marrow, okay, I can kind of see Marrow. Okay, and now we getting kind of Tony Stark with the Cyclops figures. It's like, okay, did we need another Cyclops? Come on now.
Bruh.
That Nightcrawler, okay. X-Force Nightcrawler, okay. Wolverine, we got too damn many. Stop. And then, like you said, the Age of Apocalypse Gambit, literally no one asked for. So and then Nemesis Nemesis is who we want. We want Nemesis as our build-a-figure.
Let me ask this question, because I looked at that as being the Wolverine from his Black Ops days when he was with Sabretooth and Maverick. But no, I was incorrect. That is the ultimate Wolverine, the Ultimate Universe Wolverine. I remember that. I got the X-Men video game. So here's my question. You finna give us an ultimate Wade? Who wants an ultimate Jean Grey? Who wants an ultimate Scott Summers? Who wants ultimate Beast? Nobody's asking for that. And you literally giving folks the umpteenth Wolverine, starting off a brand new wave in which you're not going to complete. You're not, because nobody's asking for those figures. But that ain't the point for you showing the picture. I digress. Keep going, big bro. Keep going, because
okay. And then let me hit you with another image. Now of these 6 figures, which one have we never ever seen before?
I would say, I ain't never seen it. The female Electro, I ain't never seen her.
That's it.
I ain't never seen.
You just regenerated a whole lot of characters that we already got. That's your new, fresh idea. Question: do we have a Rocket Racer action figure?
No Joe Robbie action figure. We don't have the black. Well, we got the black Jessica Jones, Jessica Drew.
Do we have a Slide action figure?
Nope.
What? Nope. How come? Now here's the thing. All you gotta do is pick up some comic books and look at them joints and go, ooh, who is the Will-O-the-Wisp? That's an interesting looking character. How could I make an action figure out of the Will-O-the-Wisp? Oh, look there. That's Stegron the Dinosaur Man. I could make a really cool action figure out of Stegron the Dinosaur Man, because the one I made looked like garbage. So I really should probably, do something to make that right. And then Spider-Man's got a lot of older, like weird characters where they like animal based, like the kangaroo and the gibbon and the grizzly and well, not to mention, folks like Rhino, Vulture, Scorpion, round out that menagerie. You know what I'm saying? And give us some of that nostalgic stuff and make this next generation ask, oh, who is that? Where they come from? I'll just go ahead and pack that comic book in there like y'all used to do. You know what I'm saying? And give them that little comic to tell them, oh, that's who the kangaroo is. That's who the gibbon is. It's not hard. It's not hard. You just don't want to think deep enough, or your memory don't go back that far because you was born in 1990.
Bro, the damnest thing is Dan said, if you're interested in us doing something else with X Factor or something like that, let us know. Dan, I've inboxed you. So I don't want it to be where you asking folks to interact with you and folks not interacting. No, you interacting with who you want to interact with. And I ain't trying to be funny. I know some folks are gonna buy those figures, but those figures aren't necessarily what, in my opinion, what Hasbro needs to move the needle, so they're not laying folks off.
Yeah, that part is to me, those were 2 very lackluster collections. You know what I'm saying? Very I mean, and there's nothing in them collections that made me go, oh, because I thought the Spider-Man Unlimited, I was kind of like,
It's a nice looking figure. I said that it's a nice looking figure. My question is this, and this is when I look at, because Daryl and I, where Daryl and I are at, but there are people that look like Daryl and I that are actually, I want to say, respected in the action figure community, especially when it comes to Hasbro Marvel Legends. That's counting the builder figure. That's 14 figures, no color. I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I don't care. So it's the visual aesthetic. It's the visual aesthetic. This is a toy company. Hasbro Marvel Legends. I got 3 cats in charge that don't look like me. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying I got to be in the room, but there's a clear deficiency with me not being in the room. I really don't get characters that look like me unless there's a project coming out that heavily features me. I just want us to understand something. If not for the Black Panther movie franchise, we ain't got as many black action figures as we got. Those waves were by and large black. Let me say it one more time. Those waves were by and large black. They weren't helped with the fact that Iron Man and Submariner, Namor, were included in the first wave, and they weren't helped with the second wave. We didn't put the High Toots of Isaiah in it, and all we did was give out reissues of Shorty, give out a reissue of Okoye, and give out a different figure of Nakia. That did not, that didn't move the needle. A brand new a Queen Mother Ramunda action figure would have did something. High Toots of Isaiah's equipped like they supposed to would have moved the needle. A Casper Cole, a comic book accurate Killmonger, a comic book accurate, because what they did, they gave us M'Baku again, a comic book accurate M'Baku. Or they could have just gave us the M'Baku from the Avengers Assembled cartoon series, because I understand how people feel, how toy companies might feel about M'Baku being the man-ape. I get that. There are some negative connotations associated with that. I get that, because you're going to have some people saying something they ain't got no business saying. That said, there's a serious lack of melanin. That's 14 action figures. There's a lack of melanin in there. And when you look at the action figures they have for release, 2025, who did I say we got? We got Heavy Duty and Sam. Heavy Duty, G.I. Joe Classified. Think about it, I'm crossing over 2 different lines here. Heavy Duty, G.I. Joe Classified, and Sam Wilson, Captain America 4. That's what we got. That's crazy. That's crazy. 14 action figures, no melanin.
Not Nairn.
Frenzy.
And that's redonkulous.
Frenzy. Because you gave us Fabian Cortez. So who the next acolyte we gonna get?
Are there any?
You know what I'm saying? Like you starting off a brand new group. He's the first acolyte you giving us. Who's gonna be the next one? When are you gonna drop the next acolyte? Because that honestly should have been a wave unto itself. Let's go ahead and do that. But no, what's Frenzy?
They don't read comics.
No.
Here, Kamayo said white brothers need Cyclops to collect the outfits just like Iron Man and Spidey. D. Steven said Quentin Quire, Gold Balls, Pixie are some of the lamest X characters.
But and they got a Quentin Meyer X-Men action figure.
That's what I'm saying, but they got an action figure. Yeah.
With him geeked up. This dude is not yoked up. Why y'all got him looking like that?
Not at all. And they are really pushing Spider-Boy. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Electro's daughter is lame too. So Francine Fry is Max Dillon's daughter? Wow. Okay. I did not know that. Is there a Puma action figure? Yes. Yes, there is a Puma action figure. Thank you for asking.
Wait, big bro, hold on. I got it. He missing his head sculpt. I got 2 actually. One I was gonna do something with, but yes, we do have the Puma action figure. Yeah, we got that. That's
I knew Puma had an action figure, but it's some out there, man. They don't even be bothering.
Now watch this. You ready? Y'all see Puma. The reason why his head sculpt is missing is because see, you can do something with this If you got to have that third eye. You can do something with this, because watch this. Darren, why this can't be an ancient panther?
I'll say what?
I said, why this can't be an ancient panther? We just need to change the skin.
Who said it couldn't?
No, I'm just saying. That's why I'm telling the folks that's rocking with us. You use the third eye, you be like, no, that's a panther. That's a panther. That's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah.
Oh, so I guess this is like, supposed to be that wave of I guess these original villains' kids that are working for Tombstone. Like the Beatles' daughter and Adrian Toombs' daughter, and I guess this new Electro is Electro's daughter.
How long ago did we get that Beatle action figure? And wasn't that a Walgreens exclusive? Was anybody who was checking for the female Beatle? Nobody.
Hey. I'm just saying. But did you know? Okay, the only figure I heard in that vid that they coming out with that I actually was kind of like low key, I might go ahead and get that.
Who was that?
The Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man.
Bro, I can't. I saw it and I'm like, I didn't like it as a kid. Like, I get the nostalgia. I do. I honestly, the Spider-Man on the Electric Company looked better than what we got live action.
Yes.
I got more spider-related villains in the Electric Company than I ever got in it.
It got webbing. It got webbing, dog. It even got the webbing, bro.
Bro. You know what? As a kid, I sat up there and I said, I guess. Like, I didn't get that like, oh, we got the Incredible Hulk. I was excited, and I'm not a Hulk fan like that. It hurt me to my feelings because I looked at the eyes and I was like, I guess, dude. It's too much to ask. We gotta, yeah, okay, all right. And they round. That's what we doing. We know, all right, for no reason, because I didn't know why his web belt had to be on the outside of his costume. I get it. He was making a big
shooter, and he only had one.
And I'm sitting up here like, I get it. We keep referencing he got a utility belt in his comic book. Yeah, he does actually have a utility belt. He does. I get it. He's actually got wrist shooters.
It's color coordinated.
I don't need that. You didn't need to show me his utility belt. I knew it was there. You didn't need to show me his web shooter. I knew it was there. I couldn't read.
That being said, I want it.
I'm not knocking. Knock yourself out. As I said before, I think I went above and beyond improving. I got no Spider-Man action figures. I don't need that. Now, do you know who I was looking at though?
Give me a Lou Ferrigno Hulk too.
Do you know who I was looking at? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said this. I said this to myself. I did, being fair. If I was gonna make a move, it's at least two. Marrow would be one of them, just because she's a unique action figure. Cut Wagner. I'm liking that the gray and black costume. I am. And Spider-Man 2099. Those are some nice looking action figures. I'm not knocking them, and I think I want folks to take that away. Daryl and I aren't knocking. Those are some great looking action figures. The articulation is what it is, pinless joints. We're not doing that. That's not what that is. We're just like, the character selection ain't necessarily what that is. And and if you're gonna give us some barely known characters, well, there's some barely known black characters out there too.
Yeah,
you could have did something about that.
For me and mine, my thing was just kind of like a television nostalgia thing, bruh. They ain't tripping like that over there with McFarlane. He got the whole line. He got a Frank Gorshin Riddler. He got a Eartha Kitt Catwoman. He got a Cesar Romero Joker, a Burgess Meredith Penguin, a Adam West Batman. Okay, we got a Christopher Reeve Superman, a Linda Carter Wonder Woman, and a John Wesley Shift Flash. Can I get my marbles, my TV marbles? Can I get that Thor with the brown?
In essence, what my brother Daryl is saying, if you gonna do it, do it. Don't half-ass it. Because this is what he's saying. He need the Lou Ferrigno Hulk, Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man. He need that Daredevil in the black suit. He need that Thor with that little small ass hammer. Like, don't half-ass it. No. We need the Captain America with the motorcycle helmet and the clear shield. Yeah, don't half-ass it. If you going,
give me that goofy Doctor Strange with that big old fro. Give me that too.
We need the red, brown, and the ugly ass Captain America suit. Yes, if you gonna do it, do it. If you gonna do it. I cannot tell you if I would have partaken of that, but I'm pretty sure there are those of us that would.
Hey, I'm a collector, baby. I'm a collector. If you got it out there, bro, I'm gonna get it. If I feel like I need to get, because I picked up that, that Eartha Kit Kat woman. I'm like, man, that ain't even no question. That ain't even no question. Just simple fact is Eartha Kit.
You know what? Send me a link. I might do that. Speaking of badass female action figures, bro, that She-Hulk is nice. She scaled, her and Titania scale well together. I don't know if you seen the video.
Oh, do they?
Bro, I got this. You my homeboy. You my big bro. You my big bro. And I looks out. I sent you the bar. You know what I'm saying? Because you my big bro. Because I want you to know that one, I look up. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that. Because Daryl and I talked about this earlier today and everything, and I know I did do it on the live that I had today. Kamoyo.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
No doubt.
I ain't gonna say it too much. I'm because Daryl, bro, you are very, very well appreciated. You, as Tupac said, you are appreciated. Like, dead ass. The stuff that we talk about on a daily basis. And I'm going to say this to even Daryl. Man to man, brother to brother, black man to black man. I appreciate the both of y'all. Not just the both of y'all, Mr. Smith as well. We don't understand what we take brotherhood for granted. We take the mental of a man for granted, of a black man for granted. I'm letting y'all know. I appreciate y'all because you do need friends. That is a necessity in life. No man is an island unto themselves. And I'm not saying it's because of something that I wanted to do. It's just something that's unfolded. I found my friends more so with y'all three who I have as of yet to physically see, be in front of, than I do with black men right here in Tallahassee. I don't necessarily know if that's right or wrong. That just is what that is. But I want to say, I thank y'all for being who you are, for being the sounding boards that you are, for being the reflection that you are, for being the input into my life that you are. I thank all of y'all for that. Grand Madam, I don't want to forget her, but I just really want to give it up, big up the black men. Thank y'all so much for what you do, what you mean to me as a man, what you mean to me as fellow creators, men of God, black men. So I just want to say thank y'all for that. Kamoyo, we don't talk as much as me. I talk to the other people, but you have no idea how much you mean. So I just want to put that out there.
That's what he said. And when we were talking about it, Kamoyo, the word that I used was linchpin. And you kind of, you coordinate and you make things simpler to get done or to make happen. And for being that bridge, I feel like that is an invaluable service for what we do. So on real business, man, appreciate you for standing 10 toes down on everything you do. It's one thing for people to say, oh, if that was me, I would blah 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 blah, but it goes 10,000 miles further for me when a person say, I did this.
Yeah.
Versus
And I don't.
I'm gonna talk about it and give you a good, talking to, but then say, hey, I did this. I hope this helps. And it does. And like you said, you appreciate it.
Right.
Real.
And I don't want other people to think that we not know Juju, Devil Dog, been handling this business. Gray, absolutely. Steezel is unquestionable and everything like that. So I don't want folks to think we don't
Just
really
stop
talk
in the
about
middle of the show, start giving people love.
Yeah, we don't really talk about Kamoyo like that, and Kamoyo is there every day. like my dog is there every day. Like there is no off with him. And what I'm going to do while I have it to do this and everything like that, I'm gonna see if my brother Daryl could actually pull it up. I'm gonna see. There's some stuff that Mr. Smith is going ham right now in regards to action figures. I don't know how folks may or may not feel about Tosin, but y'all give me a few seconds. I'm gonna see if I can make it do what it do real quick. Y'all hold on. I'm gonna see if I can forward these to my brother, and then Daryl will have them.
Yeah, if you forward them to me, if they're in the right format, yeah, I can pull them up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yes, this is science. Oh, and what I wanted to say before I forget, I did say yesterday, the first 2 episodes of Creature Commandos came out yesterday. And whether people realize it or not, that is actually the kickoff of the new DCU. Because it contains events from Suicide Squad and the Peacemaker. So it's a connected universe, but a new one.
Is it worth it, big dog? Is it worth it? Is it worth
Creature
it?
Commandos?
Yeah. So what you saying is when we get off the line tonight, I need to go to HBO Max and chill out for a little bit. That's what you saying. Y'all hear you? You see?
They got 2 episodes already.
Big bro say, and let me go ahead and say this. Aldous Hodge is doing his thing on Alex Cross. Did not realize all the episodes were up over there on Prime and everything like that. You can actually binge watch them and everything like that. Aldous, I don't know why folks act like you didn't exist in 2020. Folks owe you a huge apology when folks was talking about who else.
Hey, Theo. Look at this comment right here. Look what Kamayo said.
Creature Commando. Oh, all right. Say less.
Okay. That enough for you? That enough for you?
say less. My dog say that's what they did. Oh, I didn't want to forget though. This
Oh, you got yours. Okay.
Big thighs save lives, big bro. Big thighs save lives.
She packing a lot of backing. I seen that she got a future behind it.
Hey, what you say? I hate to see you go, but I love to see you leave.
Right there. That there. I like that smiley face. A little more muscular than that other one. Is it that long hair don't mess with the articulation, do it?
Well, she ain't bending no head backwards or nothing like that. And you can turn her this way, you can turn her like that, and her head pivot go down that far. But she not looking up, big dog. She not looking up at all. And she is taller than Titanium.
Supposed to be.
Yeah. So but I'm these are 2 good looking figures. I think she's actually bigger than Power Princess as well. I'm not sure,
Okay.
but what I can tell you is that if you throw either of these figures at somebody, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, they big solid ones. Them big solid ones. That's what I'm
I,
talking about.
I feel
That's
like
what I'm talking about right there.
I feel like that's the true
You know
message
what I
when you
would
tell
like to
somebody
do?
that right there. If you throw it at somebody, it's gonna hurt.
I would like to collect all of the figures that were involved in Secret Wars, the ones I don't have. Because I'm thinking to myself, most of them superheroes I have, I think I have all of those superheroes except a black costume Spider-Man.
I'm gonna tell you what, and we talked about Hasbro. I think that was another moment missed. If when because they know certain stuff exists. You know the Wrecking Crew is sitting out there. The Wrecking Crew is part of Secret Wars. Absorbing Man is part of Secret Wars. You give us time.
I gotta absorb Man.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying is this would have been a prime time because you and I have talked about it. I know me and Mr. Smith have talked about it. We don't have a Wrecking Crew. Like they out there, but that's a lot of bread to be paying for.
A gang of money. You want the Wrecking Crew. Honestly, you're gonna pay close to $500.
Right. So if I know that is what it is, and this is a Secret Wars, and I'm building it that way, and this is when I ask myself, are y'all really comic book fans? Like, if y'all really comic book fans, and I'm talking about the three, y'all didn't know that. Y'all didn't know because literally you gave us She-Hulk. Well, okay. Well, anybody that followed that storyline, She-Hulk got beat unconscious. By the Wrecking Crew.
To death. Well, it was a combination.
It was, but I'm saying like the Wrecking Crew was involved in that.
The Wrecking Crew, Titania, Dr. Octopus.
Yeah,
and
why wouldn't you?
Absorbing Man.
You don't want to, because to me, I'm cynical. Like that's synergy. You could have released the Wrecking Crew. Absorbing Man could have been the builder figure. You could have charged $24.99. How much money would they have made?
They'd have got my money. Because as it stands right now, man, the record by himself, just the record, you paying over a bill.
Bro, that's all I'm saying. I'm like, I don't get that. I don't, and it's like they be in there doing the interview, and I'm like, do y'all know?
And who's checking for the record right now? What's so important about the record right now that his action figure got to be over $100? I just want to keep you from having the Wrecking Crew.
That's it. That's it. And so, and one of the things that I look at is that I don't believe they're oblivious to it because Bobby Valor talks about it in detail. He's aware of the secondhand market. Who is it? Uncle Tim rants and reviews and everything like that. So they know the secondhand market be scalping. So I'm sitting up here like, you didn't want none of that change?
Not there.
You didn't want none of that change.
Not there. Not even a teensy weensy bit of it.
I don't understand it, but I did want to for you. I don't know if you were at the live, but those are two nice action figures. I want to say this would be my go-to She-Hulk. So
I got a couple of She-Hulks.
I do too. I got the Savage one. I use them when I'm saying she losing her ish. She taking it to a whole nother level.
They had one in that A-Force, and it was a whole box set of them, and it had She-Hulk, had Singularity, it had Elsa Bloodstone, it had Monica Rambeau, Sif, and female Loki.
I sold that She-Hulk.
Okay.
I ain't like the leg articulation.
And then there's another She-Hulk that came, not the one off the TV show, but it was similar to that one that you got right there.
Okay, because I got that one.
Yeah, mine's a little greener, but yeah, that same one. Yeah.
Yeah, I got him. I got him and everything like that. I was satisfied with that, but I went to look around and I saw watching some video reviews, and this She-Hulk is actually more flexible. This is the more flexible out of all the She-Hulk action figures. Even though she's bigger, she's actually more flexible. Better articulation than the rest of them. So I was like, okay, that makes the purchase make sense. That's why I held off on getting her. And I was like, I'm not gonna get her till I get Titania. I always did want a She-Hulk in a traditional costume, per se, something better than what they get us. Well, now you know who we ain't got. Well, we have her as an action figure, but I think that's an earlier version of Marvel Legends, Thundra.
We need a new one.
Yeah.
We need a new one. And was there ever an Archon action figure?
No, I don't believe so.
Why would you make a Titanium and no Archon?
Right. Because who else was part? She-Hulk got beat. There was another female that was muscular in Secret Wars. Who else was it besides Titania?
Volcana. But Volcana was more about volcanic energy. And Owen Reese, Molecule Man, kind of took a shine to her.
Yeah. That's absolutely right. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what they had. The bad guys was Dr. Doom and Kang, but Dr. Doom and Kang had beef. Yep. So Dr. Doom killed him. Then you had Ultron, the Wrecking Crew, the Lizard, Dr. Octopus, the Absorbing Man, Titanium, Volcana. That was them.
I don't know why, honestly, with as much knowledge as you have, because for some strange reason, I know they gave us an Amazon exclusive Spider-Man villain wave. We got that. We've got the X-Men villain wave with Stripe and everything like that. We've gotten that.
Spider-Man villain wave is terrible.
Yeah, we got the Hellfire Club and everything like that. This is just me. It's like, y'all know y'all could have released a Wrecking Crew wave Amazon exclusive and folks would have lit that up. Like, that's when I be like, it be the synergy for me. It's like, bro, y'all could go in. Go. You giving folks another Wolverine. Here's the thing. You giving folks a brown and orange Wolverine. You've already done that. And now you're coming right back and you're going to give them an ultimate Wolverine. You could have did something completely different and changed the game. So
they saturate us with a bunch of stuff they think we want to see, and then it don't be what we want to see. It would be real. Do they ask questions?
Bro, I don't know. I know as an action figure collector, and that's my thing. You an action figure collector. I'm an action figure collector. I don't think it's hard for us to come up to think of characters that are in high demand right now and may or may not have an action figure. Like I don't think it's that difficult. Like I really I might be missing a point. I might be, but I would release a team as a wave and not just release it a figure here, a figure there. No, let me go ahead and get your money. Let me go ahead and get you. I'm gonna release X Factor. Then I'm gonna release X Factor. Apocalypse gonna be the build a figure. Then as the deluxe figure, I'm gonna give you another Archangel. That'll be the deluxe figure. I give you a Beast in his different costume because he had two. I do the same thing with Cyclops, different costume. Same thing with Jean Grey. Those will be additional figures on top of the wave. But that wave.
Is there a lion? Is there a lion Beast? Because I know we got the Beast with the hair, and we got it in gray, and we got it in blue. But do we have that Beast where he started to mutate more, and he looked more kind of like a lion than he did?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Why? Do we have a human beast in the blue and red costume?
Nope.
This stuff out there, they just lazy. They won't look for it.
When he was in X Factor, he was in a brown and yellow costume. Nope. Let's see. We got Dark Beast.
Yeah.
We got Dark Beast. We got Gray Beast. But that's the stuff that I be talking about. Like, if you're going to do the wave, if like Eddie Kane Jr. said, if we're not going to do it right, then let's just not do it. Not like this. I wish raindrops would. Bruh, if you going to do it, go on and do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. Do it.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that song.
Yeah, go and do it. Go and get it. Embrace it. Like, I think the only thing in regards to the very first multi-pack X-Men action figures, the first class, the articulations.
That would be a good idea, right?
The articulations suck. So you can put that back out there right now with the Angel action figure that you have, and folks would eat it up. I know I would.
How cool would a wave of like specific, because they doing specific villains, well, I like specific teams, because I know they've done a wave of the original Avengers. I know they've done a
go ahead.
And they've done a wave of the original X-Men. Can we get a Defenders wave and have like a Silver Surfer, a Doctor Strange, a Namor, a Hulk, a Valkyrie, a Nighthawk? I mean, if you're gonna regenerate characters that you already have, regenerate them ones people want to see and own together as a group. And save me the trouble as a collector. I guess that's what I'm saying. Save me the trouble as a collector and put the original Defenders, the dynamic Defenders from the 70s with Buscema drawing them. Put that group in a squad and in a set together. What about we still don't have a Starhawk figure? There is not a Starhawk figure anywhere. Charlie 27. Do we have a Charlie 27? No. Do we have a Martinex? No. Do we have a Nikki? No. Give me them original Guardians. It's stuff out there. They just, you don't want. Oh, I even do you one better. How about Kill Raven? Remember Kill Raven from the War of the World series? Give me Kill Raven and a Mashula. Another black action figure. Hey, look how I edged that in there.
You ready? We'll shift gears from going for just this Rom Space Knight wave is finna not have nothing to do with Rom the Space Knight.
Well,
and I'm like, you. So nobody in the room thought it was a good idea because he got a girlfriend who's a Space Knight. Nobody. You just gave us, and thank you for that, the last figures to finish up the new Warriors. Good God Almighty, thank you. We completed the team. Outside of the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men, we completed the team.
Look like they're working on Generation X too.
Man, no. You know why I said they ain't working on
it? You got Monet, you got Chamber, and who did they just put out here? Husk. All you need is who? Skin.
That ain't gonna happen. Because you know what? They ain't gonna give us sync.
Nope, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. I mean, if you giving us Husk, come on now. Just give me sync, and all you got to put in there is like a little rainbow pattern, for when he using his power. That's all you have. Man, come on.
So here's what I've noticed. You're like, Theo, no. I be out here in the streets. So here's what I've noticed. And if you're an action figure fan, it speaks to the issues in regards to the collecting process. When I look at the fans online and they be talking about their wish list of action figures, I'm gonna tell you what I noticed consistent. We ain't in it. We ain't in it. We not in it. When they think about the action figures that they want, they can drop every X-Men action figure. No Cecilia Reyes. She been around for a minute. That's a character. No Prodigy. I understand. But that's new. Saint been around for a minute. They don't know who that character is. Gentle? Oh, hell no. Hell no. So when you look at these folks that be out there in social media and they're talking about what action figures they want, or they doing mock-up of action figures and everything like that, even if we go to the G.I. Joe Classified, they don't know nothing about no black character. All they want is the white ones.
So
now, here's the thing. All they know, by and large, are the white ones. But if you put the black one out there that's on the white team, they know who that is. It ain't just the first thing on their mind. So they ain't thinking about them action figures. And I'll be like, this why our pocket's finna be real comfortable in 2025. They gonna notice it.
It's just a matter of recognizing and it becomes infectious. And I give you a perfect example with that G.I. Joe Classified line. See how they kicked in all that Arishikagagi folks, all them Arishikagagi folks. You had all you had was Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, and then all of a sudden now you got Quick Kick, now you got Jinx, you know, and I think it's like 2 more ninja type characters. You got like a whole line, and that had to start somewhere. Somebody had to say something. Where's Jinx? Where's Quick Kick? Why we ain't got no action figures of them? Hey, while we thinking about it, why don't we just go with that whole Arishikagagi line thing and satisfy a demographic?
That's what it is, because what you wind up having is Mr. Ray Smith, and I think you had told me about it. There was there's a company out there that all they were doing was making ninja action figures. So if you wasn't getting what you wanted from G.I. Joe, you was kit bashing and making them action figures into G.I. Joe, your G.I. Joe action figures and everything. Like, no different than what we did. I sent you those pictures, by the way. Mr. Smith has done some great work in regards to his manifold. And I sent it to you on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. His Tosin. And you know Mr. Smith don't like Tosin. His Tosin is off the chain. So Mr. Smith is making it do what it do. I don't know if that's Mr. Smith's second job, hobby, or whatever, but Mr. Smith has been activated. So he's making it do what it does in regards to action figures. I'll make sure to post those pics on Blue Sky. Yeah, we doing that. Yeah. Blue Sky, as well as Twitter.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. So yeah, Mr. Smith put it down.
Okay, I see that. Hey, I did that before. That's dope. Okay. All right, let me slow down.
What it is, it's an effort over here. We do talk to one another. We do engage one another. We do throw ideas out there to one another. So having those conversations, Anansi is part of that picture set. So when we be talking, this is the stuff that we come up with. We ain't just talking about black representation and black imagery. No.
Okay. I think let me go here, see what we got. La 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 la. Oops, excuse me. Bam.
You made me think about boom, boom, boom. Bip, 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 bip. Doom, doom, ooh.
Then.
Oh, no. I remember when you, voice cracking, said I was the only one that you could give your love to. That's what you made me think about when you started humming. Pop, pop, pop goes my mind by Levert.
Okay. Oh, no wonder I was on the wrong thing. All right, here we go. Let me isolate a couple of these.
I think Big Bro trying to help us get these picks that Mr. Ray Smith sent.
Just give me a second here. We're gonna showcase a couple of these puppies. All right, let's see what Mr. Ray Smith working with. We go with, like, let's say, boom.
Bam.
Okay. We're gonna slide to the side over here. I like that general.
Yeah, that's that general back there. And I think we see Sister Divine Justice, and I think we got Vibraxis. Yeah. And that would
too.
That would be a Nazi in the middle.
And what we got here?
Let me see here. I want to tell you exactly what he said.
Oh, Earth Century.
Yeah, but he said it was a certain one. I did, because I did ask him. So let me do my due diligence right there.
Ain't it called MC2 or the Marvel Universe of the future, where Juggernaut's son is an Avenger and Thunderstrike is
that is Kanata, T'Challa's cousin from the Black Musketeers.
Oh, see, I was off like a mug. Okay, that's Dr. Spectrum, right?
Yeah, that's Dr. Spectrum. Okay. Now let me give some folks the backstory on Kanata. He was experimented on by Kyber the Cruel in the comics, and that resulted in him becoming Earth Sentry. Bill Foster's son is the Earth Sentry in MC2.
Okay, yeah, Earth Sentry. All right, got it. Rocking with it. Okay, and that's it. Manifold.
Eden Fessy.
Okay, use the same figure, just use a different head sculpt. Kind of older, more mature. Okay, all right.
The goggles on and everything. Yeah.
I'm liking the way that was going down. That was,
yeah, man. He did that.
That's pretty crispy. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. So yeah, look at y'all. It's about 2.5, 2 and some change. We was here for a good time and a long time tonight. But I love the fact that everybody got their flowers. I love the fact that we spoke on some issues. Don't y'all forget, mheroes@marvel.com. Start making that noise. Start kicking up a clamor. Let these folks know we mean business. We tired of playing with them. Do what you're supposed to do, not what you want to do. This your man D-Real over here. That guy is Theo.
Listen, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to roll one as soon as I get up off here and everything like that. Watch this. I could possibly play me some college football. Shout out to my daughter last night. I told you stuff was frustrating me. I called, we talk just about every night. And I gave her my password, log into my EA Sports account and everything like that. Looked at my football uniforms. Baby girl hit submit. Because it wasn't submitting over here. Baby girl hit submit. And so now dad is able to play college football 2025 like he want to, play Madden 2025 like he want to. I can't tell y'all what I'm doing this weekend, but whatever it's going to be, I'm going to have fun. Maybe y'all can enjoy it too, but y'all have fun like I'm going to have fun this week. I'm not going to forget my responsibilities to the Rock With Me Nation. I'm not. But yeah, we get ready to have a blast.
I'm gonna rock that Black Myth Wukong. I want to see what that's doing.
Okay.
And if I get nice enough with it, I might twitch out with it.
That's what it is. Also, okay, so y'all, full disclosure, I ain't doing a damn thing tomorrow. Y'all like, Theo, you're not doing nothing tomorrow? Not on the channel. Theo, why not? It's college football conference games tomorrow, championship games tomorrow.
And then on top of that, who name on that page? Yours. Who decide when you take a break? Gotta have some you time so you can give everybody else some quality time. I understand that, bro. I take me 1-2 days. And that ain't to say I ain't fooling with nobody, but y'all want some good stuff, let me rest. That's all I'm saying. Let a brother rest.
Look here. If I don't get me no Georgia Bulldog, it ain't gonna go right. I got Georgia on my mind, and I got Steel City on Sunday. We're gonna make it do what it gonna do. Big bro, you got plans for the weekend? What you got going
on? I want to pull out Black.
Okay.
And for those that don't know, Kwanzaa Osayefo, he is a African comic book writer, and he is responsible for the story Black, and that's the story I done told y'all about a couple times, where the only people who have superhuman genes in them are people of Black or African descent, and they're the only ones who can develop superpowers. So of course, in a world like that, if only Black people get superpowers, yes,
because you just made me think about something, because this is right up your alley, and I know you gonna take us there. I ain't gonna do it. It ain't me, because I ain't the expert in this area. Werewolves just came out today. Are you going to go check it out? Are you doing an immediate reaction review, fresh out the theater review, and are you doing a movie review?
You just told me something I didn't know.
Oh Lord! So when you were telling me the story, the premise behind it is last year a supermoon came out and unlocked latent werewolf genes with several people across the world, resulting in the loss of life. And so, prepare for another supermoon this time around. The world is preparing for the carnage that's gonna come, bruh. Okay. I thought of you because you him.
Okay, I see that. We're gonna look into it. I will say that much. We're gonna look into it. Frank Grillo. I like Frank Grillo.
Yeah. I thought about you. I said, if anybody gonna do it,
we're gonna look into it. Most definitely. We're most definitely gonna look into it. But you need to hit that Bleezy, and I need to do a couple things myself. So this is gonna be a nice place for us to dip. Y'all be good. Be good to each other. There, I let it all get out that time.